And here's what I did with Mighty Eagle's head. I decided to make Mighty Eagle resemble his classic design more just because I felt like it. For the beak, I'm planning to make a triangle shape, or triangular beak. So there's this diamond here. And from the sides, the beak on the sides, I just drew it on his face so that it's easy. I also gave him wrinkles. For Mighty Eagle's beak, I drew the one from his sprite as closely as I could. This is gonna be the beak from the side. And I drew his nostril using a Sharpie. So what I'm planning to do is to tape this edge of the beak to this line right here, which should give the illusion of a 3D beak. And this line in the middle indicates where I'm gonna put everything in the middle. I also did the other side, painted it, gave it a nose. Then I taped the two edges together like this so that they line up. And all the way down, I'd say up to here, where the hook of his beak is. From here, it spreads out to make it look like a triangle face. POV, Mighty Eagle front view. And then I stuffed this with paper towels. If there's any paper towels sticking out from under here, just put some tape right over it. And don't be afraid to use a lot of tape, by the way. And this is gonna be the bottom of Mighty Eagle's beak. It's kind of like a triangle. So I cut this, fold it in half, and I'm planning to tape it to the bottom of this. And then for the back, I made a shape similar to Mighty Eagle's front, but reversed it. Hello everyone, Editing Gerard here. Something I failed to mention as I was making my new Mighty Eagle is how I did his sides. Usually when I make a new paper figure, like El Porcador here, the side is just one thick, long paper strip, which is entirely in one color. With Mighty Eagle, he's white and brown. I didn't know how to estimate where the white and brown split, so I decided to make two paper strips. One that is entirely brown, and one that is entirely white. The reason why I did that is so that I can adjust how much white I want in case I mess up. Pain. So a lot of people ask me how I did this back and how I made it sloped. Now how did I get the slope? Well, after I taped the back and the sides together, I cut this edge and then taped everything down. I basically dragged the top to the bottom to make it look like a slant. And since Mighty Eagle is a big figure, more often than not he might get crushed. So with any paper parts on his body, I cut some cardboard, traced the paper, and then cut the cardboard and I taped it or glued it to the back. It's just so that Mighty Eagle is more heavier and more sturdier. This is what I did to his face back in the day. And once the paper body is formed, I stuffed the inside with paper towels. And then I put his head over the body like this, and then I taped the edges together. Same with the brown part at the bottom. Then I taped Mighty Eagle's face to his body along here, and also I taped the body to the front of his belly. And this is how I made my Mighty Eagle back in the day. I also drew his hair and tail feathers using paper. And you know how he has these wacky feathers
where the white and the brown meets. You can customize them, however, but I'm just keeping them like this. And that is how I made my Mighty Eagle all those years ago. It kind of sucks that I can't really stand anymore, but it's fine.
Hello, Blues. Would you like to hear a story?
Whoa, Mighty Eagle, what happened to you? Yeah, you look older the last time we saw you. Is it because you're retiring?
You little tykes. You should know better than to disrespect your elders. You want to know what happened to the last person who insulted my age?
Oh, is that the story for today?
Sure, why not?
But there's one more addition I want to make to this Mighty Eagle.
Why the heck am I so thin? Didn't I used to have a belly in the games or something?
And last but not least, I made Mighty Eagle's belly. So I drew the front based on what the sprite looks like. The sides I had to match up, which is pretty challenging. So first I taped everything, and then underneath the tape I painted it. And then I stuffed it with paper towels. And then my plan is to attach it here, and then fix up the brown paint on the sides so that everything lines up. If you want, you could always adjust how wide this thing is, I think. And now this is what Mighty Eagle looks like with his fat. Not going to lie, it looks very weird, especially if you look at it for the first time. But from this angle and this angle, he looks just like what he does in the games, which is pretty cool. Mighty Eagle is without a doubt one of the most difficult figures that I made. And here he is compared to my other mighty creature, Mighty Dragon. And now they look like they're made within the same time period, which is actually pretty cool.
Hello, Mighty Dragon. Ni hao, Mighty Eagle. Have you gained weight since the last time we met? What do you mean? I've been training. I guess the sardines really got to you, huh? Haha, very funny. Whoa, sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I'm not upset. This is my resting bird face. Eesh, Mighty Eagle, you should get some sleep. The number of wrinkles that you have is equal to your age. Okay, can you stop talking about my age now, thanks? You should know by now, Mighty Dragon, that with age comes wisdom. Can't argue with that.
Room for one more.
I will say, compared to the Empress, Mighty Eagle looks a tad bit big. From the front, it's fine, but from the side, the Empress looks puny.
Ready to jump her, Mighty Dragon? Always, Mighty Eagle.
Whoa, save it for the season finale.
Hello, Mighty Eagle. How are we doing today? I am feeling absolutely gloomy, like any hermit would. How about you?
It pains me to say this, but if you're gonna reappear in another episode, you've been training for when you see the Empress, finally. So, I'm sad to say that I'm gonna have to update you. Oh, don't be sad. I've been waiting for this for the longest time. Have you seen how old my colors are? One of the comments said that it's made by an 8-year-old. The thing is, I'm over 8 years old. This paper model of me is more than 8 years old. It's about time I got an update. But the thing is, you're the last remnant of Blue J5278's older days. He helped me make his figure. Nope, don't care. I want an update. I'm very old. Mighty Eagle, you've always been old. Shut up. Here's what I'll do. I'll keep the back. I'll remake the brown, because I made this with colored pencil, now I have watercolor. And I can change the face. Sounds good. I can't wait to finally be updated and see the young ones again. So yep, this is how I made my Mighty Eagle. My new Mighty Eagle, and my old Mighty Eagle, about many, many years ago.
Enjoy your youth, young ones, and eat plenty of sardines. Did I really gain that much weight?
Lois, what the hell?